Alright. How we doing out there? Hello and welcome. Welcome back to another Sunday night dinner. With me, your host, Widget33. Or Andy B. However it is that you know me. It has been it's been a crazy week. So, thank you for joining me again. Thanks for hanging out on Sunday nights and let me do something I enjoy and hang out with you guys and definitely have a lot of fun with it. Oh. Had to make a half calf using the good old Slytherin mug. Slytherin house. Sneak house is best house. But we do have a lot to do tonight. The menu is as such. It will be... You know what? I need to do that. I need to make a note to myself. I want to make a command. Hey, Dirty Tooth. How's it going, man? Hope you're doing alright tonight. I was just making a note to myself. I want to make a command so that I can put in whatever it is that I'm cooking for the night and just have it pop up with like exclamation point menu, and then it'll just like bam, lay it out in chat for you. I'm gonna have to work on that between now and the next one. But yeah, it's gonna be a good one tonight. We are doing some New York strips on the bone. We're gonna grill those up. I've got my indoor setup on for this one because I am out of clean burning propane and propane accessories. So we're going to have to do it with the butane. So we're going to do that up. We're going to do up some awesome, I call them like steakhouse style baked potatoes where you get that awesome skin that you can even eat that. They come out really, really well. Then we're going to do a Caprese salad to go with it. Some nice fresh tomatoes and mozzarella. I'm going to make a balsamic reduction to go on top of it. And then I got some rolls proofing in the oven right now. Just your basic frozen bag kind. Sprayed them down, threw them in the oven to proof probably about 3-4 hours ago. So hopefully they'll be ready to go. So we'll have some nice hot rolls to go with it. Gonna make a cinnamon honey butter real quick. And then to top it all off, we're going ultimate Pizcookie. We're going with the s'mores style Pizcookie in the cast iron. So, right? Yeah, the command shouldn't be too bad. I think I can set that up. Now I just got to make a note to myself to come back and check it and actually implement it before the next stream. Hope you're doing alright tonight, man. Hope everybody's doing alright tonight. I know it's Sunday and we got to get ready to restart the week, but hopefully the batteries are recharged. I know it's not always easy to get motivated on that Sunday to get ready for the week, but it's a good opportunity. And for anybody that's joining us that knows, we actually hit affiliate last week. Got a couple first subs in. Dirty Tooth, one of our first subs. And again, appreciated. So that's awesome. So we got the emotes going. We got one out there now. I think the more points and the more subs you have, the more I can unlock. So just a matter of time. Gonna get some more done up. Actually, Dirty, I gotta talk to you about that as well. I may have to. I'll have to hit you up this weekend in the DMs and the Instas. But. Alright, I'm alright. I'm talking away. Yeah, see that hype emote? It's so awesome. I love it with my sweet old beard in there. Hype, 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 hype. We need to get these baked potatoes going. So I'm going to switch over here. Quit running my mouth. And let's go to board. There we go. Yeah, see? Look at Slytherin house, best house. Need to get these potatoes washed up. all in all, I'm looking at about probably 2 hours to get everything done. So we're probably shooting for about 6:15 dinner time. That's what I'm looking at anyway. Nothing too crazy. Steak's going to be one of the last things to go on just because they're not going to take that long to grill. Give them a good 5-10 minutes to rest so they're not all crazy. I don't hold it against you. We have a couple different houses in our household, so... Have you ever been to, Dirty, have you ever been to one of the Harry Potter lands, whether it be Florida or California? Yeah, really? Okay. Yeah, if you're an HP nerd, it's a definite must. Absolutely. We've been to the one in California 3 times. Oh shit! Oh shit! Wicked Kitten with a sub. What? Wicked Kitten, thank you so much. I appreciate it. We finally made it. We finally made it to the promised land. Hope you're doing all right tonight. Potatoes washed. Yeah. Waiting for the ice cream to be delivered. Yeah, you got that first tag. That's awesome. Love it. Ice cream delivery. This is the future we live in, okay? Yes, you could make all this, but at the same time, you could call somebody and order it, and they'll bring it to you. Hope you're doing all right. I know you are a busy individual. Thank you. Right. I still gotta rock all of them from time to time. I got my Orphea one. I got my Ravenlord one.
Why do you not die?
As I still try and get in and check out the leagues and stuff and see what's going on. Say Wisdom is doing some pretty cool stuff with that. I know they're in a little bit of transition and whatnot, but Alright, potatoes are washed up. I'm going to get ready to get them into the oven. What are we looking at? Looking at the prep list. I figured they got to go in at about 4:30, which means I got to start the oven about now. You got to get them rolls out. Alright. That was good. What are our... I got 7, yes. I wanted leftovers. I love baked potatoes. I love these baked potatoes. So we're not going to eat. I mean, we'll probably eat half of them each for dinner. So with the steak and stuff, but then the other, 3 or 4, I'll eat those for lunch for the rest of the week. Gotta think ahead a little bit. I can't remember, though. What? I think it's $4.50. Dun, dun, dun.
Probably too late for chips.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't eat chips at this late, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, $4.50. Right, I mean they are. They're delicious. Plus we have like chili and other stuff to throw on them. Oh, camera freaking out. Oh, Okay, camera cut back up. Freaked out on me when I tabbed out to go look at something. So going 450. But how are you doing? I know you've been busy. You're working on like all the podcasts right now. You were every time I turn around, I feel like you're on another podcast. Good. Okay. I'm gonna use my favorite tool now, the fork. Basically, you want to stab them. I don't know if you guys ever make baked potatoes. Right? They are. You can top them with just about anything. They're like a rice. I do them. This is the way I do them. I normally do them in the oven at 450. I've washed them. I'm gonna poke the crap out of them. I'm gonna bake them for like 20 minutes first, with nothing else on them to kind of let them dry. I've got them on a rack so that they'll evenly cook. And then once about 20 minutes in, once the skin starts to dry just a little bit, I got a bunch of melted butter. We're gonna brush them with melted butter. Throw a ton of like kosher salt on them. Let them roll another 25, and they'll come out fucking perfect, like champions. Oof. So this is, but aren't you working? I thought you were working with America's Next Top or whatever. You were doing behind the scenes stuff there too. I was gonna say, yeah. So you're selling yourself short. Come on now. It's interesting because not all of these people are Frog Pants people this season, which is interesting. Are you doing the social media stuff too? That's cool. So it's different to see something outside of that pool come in.
Why do you stab the potatoes?
I'm stabbing the potatoes so they don't explode. That's why you do it. Because otherwise they get all steamed up and trapped on the inside, right? So we stab them to give them somewhere for the release.
Okay.
It's cool. It's glad to see that stuff successful. Oof. Now the hard part is just not to stab yourself. Alright, perfect. Got those ready to go in. That'll make life easy. It's probably going to be about 10 minutes before that dang oven even warms up. You do. You are an amazing podcaster as well. You need to put yourself included into that circle. Music level looks okay. Cool. Don't sell yourself short, that's all I'm saying. You need to be included into that circle as well. And it wasn't something that was just magically given to you. You worked for it as well, so... Alright, so I have potatoes done. That's good. Moving on. Steaks don't need to come out just yet. So we'll bring the steaks out about 5. I want them to rest and get close to room temperature. That's the hard part right there, Wicked. That's the hard part. Steaks out later. It said honey butter is pretty easy. I need to get that balsamic reduction going. If I can do that, let's get that balsamic reduction going. So these guys are good. Just waiting on our oven to heat up, and we'll get it in. And we don't need this just yet. That's for our pizcookie. There's the one, of course. There you go. You gotta get back on it. I've set myself up right now. I'm at 2 days a week. I might include Thursdays every other week. I have something in mind I'm working on. But you just gotta get yourself back in that rhythm. I know you've been crazy at the real jobs and doing your thing, but you just gotta set aside the time that you want to do it and get back into it. Speaking of streaming, Dirty, are you not? You should be starting soon too. Didn't you just finish building that PC? Ice cream. Enjoy your ice cream, Wicked. Alright, so we're going to do a basic reduction on this guy. Let's bring it up to there. Bring out our plastic one. Nice! Let me know when, sir. Let me know. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. We need a measuring cup. That's what I was looking for. So we're going to do about a half a cup of balsamic and just a little bit of that honey.
We're not gonna meet our quota. Why?
There we go. Let that reduce on down. Nothing crazy, just balsamic, vinegar. I've used in Trader Joe's one. And just a basic clover honey. Guess I can switch that over to bam. Oh, it doesn't really show anything on that one. Let's just go back to that one. Light is on. Yeah, that's the hard parts. OBS is a pain in the butt, obviously. Streamlabs is pretty decent. I use theirs, or Slobs. It has decently set up and it really works best with their website and whatever else. Usually that's the one I would say recommend. It can even help you like set up like the basic template for what you want. You can change it out from there and then just kind of go one less hassle to worry about. Now I've got the balsamic and the honey in there. I want it to reduce a little bit and thicken up, and then cool off. And then that'll be the last steps on the tomatoes and mozzarella that we're going to do in a little bit. Again, anybody new joining us tonight, hello and welcome. This is the Sunday night dinner. This is me prepping and cooking Sunday night dinner for my family. on some leftovers, as you can see by the amount of potatoes we're having. This is our first week as affiliates, so all of our new subscribers, cheers to you. Thank you. Enjoyed those emotes. We got some more stuff coming for you. But thank you again for helping out, sticking around, and throwing a sub my way. I appreciate it. And to all the new people joining us, thanks for hanging out. Like I said, tonight we're doing New York strips with a baked potato, a Caprese style salad, and some fresh rolls. And then for dinner, we're doing the ultimate Pizcookie. We are doing the s'mores Pizcookie in the cast iron. Now you ask, what is a Pizcookie? It is basically a giant chocolate chip cookie done inside of a cast iron, but done so that it's still just right at the end where a cookie should almost be done. Like the outside is done, and it's got that crunch, but then the inside still kind of that gooey, melty awesomeness. But even on top of that, then we're going to throw some stuff from s'more, some chocolate chunks, some marshmallows, and some crushed up graham cracker on top. Should be pretty good, this one. I am excited for it. And then the steaks, of course. Steaks, S&P is the choice for me. Nothing crazy. It's a good cut of meat. I just got them yesterday at Ralph's. Usually they do something. They do pretty good cuts, and then they usually go on sale. The New York strips are on sale right now for like, I want to say it was like $7 a pound or something like that. So when you're feeding 5 or more, which I am, it helps out. Tyler, you take that to your room.
Okay.
Thank you. Or when they're playing Switch and doing their stuff. Get it set up, man. We're getting there. Our oven is still preheating. We're on that point, so we're just kind of in stationary mode until then. We'll get those potatoes in. Our balsamic is reducing. I think I got everything at a good pace tonight. The last couple of, they're always, not stressful, but I've got it set up. You know, I wanted to do the stream, so it has to be that kind of, like, still entertain, but still doing the cooking and trying to set that, like, time frame up. And I think I've gotten better at it. I think I've got it set where I'm not stressing it, but at the same time, it's not like, here's a frozen lasagna, let's go from there. A little while longer on that.
It smells good.
Yep, that's the balsamic vinegar. It is going good right about now. So it's waiting on the oven. So we got some good on the vine tomatoes to go with that fresh mozzarella. Some big old red onion. We're gonna slice that up nice and thin. And some fresh shredded basil will be going on there as well. Steaks and Caprese is something that we used to do quite a bit of when we were back east with my in-laws there. That's something that we always enjoyed, because we'd have to go to like the Costco style because there were so many of us. But it was great to throw a couple steaks on the grill, have the refreshing Caprese salad to go with it. Yeah. What's going on, dude?
So I'm checking, and also I'll be your helper for the sense.
You gonna be my helper today?
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I got nothing for you right now. We're kind of waiting on the oven to warm up, and the steaks don't take too long. Rolls are doubling in size, looking good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Looking good there too.
Yep.
Wish I can bring those over. We'll let them rest up here until they're done so I can show them off. There you go. Again, these are the ye old basic, the Rhodes, the yeast dinner rolls. I was trying to think, really steakhouse style. Reminds me of like you go to Texas Roadhouse and you get the big old fresh yeast rolls and the globs of the honey and cinnamon butter.
Yeah.
We're gonna go for that kind of vibe with it tonight. So it's not as flashy. It's potatoes, but it's all right.
They'll look better when they're cooked.
Oh, that'll be so good. Woo, that's hot. Splash. Alright, I think our reduction is good. Let's go backside here. Let it cool off. Let's get our potatoes in.
Wash my hands, so.
Okay, get out of the kitchen real quick for a second until I call you in, okay? Why don't you go wash them in the bathroom? Alright, potatoes going in for the first batch. Hey Google, set a timer for 20 minutes.
All right, 20 minutes.
Thank you,
Starting
Google.
now.
Sweet. Potatoes in. Easy parts. About a half hour we'll take the steaks out. We got our balsamic reduction good to go. We're just letting it cool now. Like I said, all it was balsamic vinegar and a little bit of honey to go with it. Nothing too crazy. Let it reduce down. Thicken up just a little bit, and once it's nice and cooled off, we'll drizzle it over the whole salad, which I got a platter ready to go. Honey butter. That's what we're going to do. We're going to cheat the process. We're going to use the food processor. Oh yeah. Going with a half a cup. We'll use it. We'll be able to store it. No, not today. We had it was a good run on that one. And I may do it again depending on what it is, but for this one we're not doing it. Probably could have, honestly. You know what, it probably would have been better, but let's go with a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of honey. So I got about a half cup of butter. There we go. I'm gonna go with about a half a teaspoon of some fantastic roasted Saigon cinnamon that my sister sent to me, and it just smells awesome. It's about half a teaspoon, or half a table, sorry, and then honey. All right. There we go. There it goes. Woo. Spatula for that. There we go. Got the music going today. A little weird jazzy style, but actually smelling delicious. Looks pretty good. This food processor, I'm telling you, it's the way to go. It's worth the money. Take the sample. On point. On point. So a nice cinnamon honey butter to go with our rolls that we have proofing right now. Just gonna throw that in the fridge for just a little bit so we're ready to eat. We're good on our cinnamon now. I can go back. Whew, what are we at? 4:30. Okay, we're good. We're on time. We are on time. Where were we at? Yep, we got our balsamic, we got our honey butter out. Yep. We're gonna get ready to prep those tomatoes and mozzarella. We are close. We are close. We've got about 15 minutes left on those potatoes in the oven for the first batch. Like I said, we poke them through. Don't put anything on them just yet. And then we're going to do a butter on them. Melted butter. Once they come out, it's 20 minutes. Both sides. Salt them up real good. Throw them back in for another 25. And then they should be perfectly cooked at that point. And then the rolls will go in, and then last we should have the pizcookie to go in. So all in all, going to be a good night. Hope you guys are having a good night. Ooh. Having a half calf to kind of wake up. Alright. That's going, and that's going. Alright, let's go ahead and start the tomatoes and caprese, I guess. The other camera view, yes. We're close. How you doing, Lexidini? Good, yeah, awesome. Go ahead and do it up here pretty quick. I just did a balsamic reduction. It is. I don't know if you can see into there. Basically, balsamic vinegar with a little bit of honey. Heated over, kind of reduced down a little bit just to thicken up. So I've got that as my topper. I'm going to drizzle some good olive oil over it as well. And then we're getting ready to cut up our fresh on the vine tomatoes and get our cheese and everything done up. Now we do have a platter to make it look pretty. I'm going to do the onion first. It's probably my best bet is onion, cheese, tomato last, and then layer it out as the tomatoes are going. So full platter style. Where is our cheese? Oh noes. Where is the cheese? Well, that's not good. Oh, there it is. Ah, that would have been bad. On the vine or bust. Well, you've got the magical green thumb now. So your spring is right around the corner. Have you got your stuff going? Have you figured out your plan for planting and getting ready? The Marzano isn't perfect. Perfect for tomato sauces. Those are great. Alright, so I'm going with a red onion. I'm probably only going to use maybe a quarter of it. I just want it as a nice ring, thin ring to add to it. I'm going to try and cut it right in half. I want to keep the rings. There we go. That can go for our stock. Gotta make a beef stock. We're full up on stuff. I am jelly that you're able to grow some stuff. So again, just looking for these nice thin rings. Nothing too crazy. Oh yeah. Got more than enough there. Cool. See, with as many tomatoes as we have, I'm gonna probably go like 1/2 inch on these. I don't want to go crazy. That shouldn't be anything. Yeah. And that's... Our tomatoes are going to be a similar slice. So you don't want it to be too much. So a good fresh mozzarella helps. 5 minutes on those potatoes. Cool, 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 cool. So I'm trying to think of, I'm already thinking ahead. I'm thinking of next week already. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do. So I think I'm going to do next week, and then the week after, I'm going to take the week off, because that is the Easter week. I'll probably do something, Friday or Saturday, like a hangout or something. But, I'm not sure yet. I'm set on streaming on holidays. I do get Good Friday off, which will also be the end of Lent. So a good buddy of mine and are going to sit down virtually together and have some Dogfish Head 120 minute IPA. Looking forward to that. I said just going in swinging after not drinking for like 40 days. But it's something that I'll also drink hopefully a little bit slower. Enjoy it. Sip on it, if you will. Mostly I'm looking forward to having wine again, though, honestly. Especially on a night like tonight with a big red meat steak. I'd love to have like a red wine. Oh, you put the pesto on. Nice. Did you bring out the, was it the Hazan cookbook? Put that here right now, just to get it out of the way. Because these potatoes are about to come out, and I want to brush them with the oils. Just a basic brush. We're going to drizzle them with some good oil or butter. In this case, I'm going to use the oil. I got some thick kosher salt. Drown them out in some of that. And say when they come out, they got about 3 minutes on them. Say once they switch over, I'm going to use the restroom real quick before we cut up the tomatoes, and then we'll be back. Again, I appreciate everybody stopping by tonight. If you're new, hello. How's it going? If you're not new, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, that's... I forget to that. You should still be able to use the olive oil. I mean, that shouldn't be any issue. The garlic and the basil. I mean, so the pesto should be pretty close. I mean, your pasta, but I guess you'd have to veganify the pasta. Have you tried the... What are they, like... shirataka noodles or whatever, like the mushroom noodles? We do those for Holly, and she really likes them. Kind of like boil them out real quick and then throw them in the pan and like saute it up a little bit. Has a very, very similar, and when you put it into like a rich like pesto sauce or something like a red sauce, it kind of, there's no real like, I don't know, like sometimes there's an aftertaste. This one doesn't really leave like an aftertaste. Oh yeah, the cheese. Vegan cheese is sometimes there and sometimes not. But I keep wanting to try oat milk. I keep hearing things about oat milk. Like it's supposed to be the closest one to tasting like milk, but it's also one of the least healthy alternatives. Which would be right. If we want to get the taste right, it's got to be unhealthy. They're these guys. Tofu shirataki. Those are pretty good. seconds. Those are coming out. Perfect. We'll use these guys. So they've come out just... Let me see if I can swap it over. You can see it. It's bonkers. Nice. Can you see it? Oh, you can't see it, damn it. It's on the other one. Yeah, I moved it over so you could see the grill. So it didn't do any good. Board. Basically, it's... Here. I'll do this. Okay, Google. Stop timer.
All right, I'm stopping any alarms and timers that are ringing on your
I'll be
smart
smart
home
guy.
devices.
So there, should be nice and dried out. Still hot to the touch. But so spread them out. Brush them down and get them nice and even coated. And I've got them on the rack to help even coat or even cook as well. Otherwise, they sit on the bottom. It usually takes a little bit longer. Doesn't work as well. Yeah, the baked potatoes, the way to go. So I'm doing way more than I actually need, obviously, because there's only 5 of us. I'm doing 7, and we'll be lucky if 3 of them get eaten for dinner. But I just want the leftovers. I like the baked potato for lunch. Throw a bunch of stuff on it. Throw whatever leftovers you got. Makes a fine, fine lunch. There we go. All right, back into the oven. Gonna go for another 25 at this point. Could even go 30 depending on the size of potatoes. These are a little bit bigger, so they might require it. We'll see. Hey Google, set a timer for 25 minutes.
Sure, 25 minutes. Starting now.
Googles. Alright, I need just a few minutes. I need to use the restroom real quick, and I will be right back. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. We are back. Roll still going good. Yeah. Alright, so let's get our tomatoes and mozzarella set up. I sharpened my knife earlier and honed it, so we should be good. See if we can get So you're going with hey, maybe I can layer it on this side. Scoot over a little bit. That help? No, it doesn't really help. I guess that kind of helps. We'll get there. Keep them going. Keeping them going. You want to be about the same size with the tomato as the mozzarella slice. And we're talking 1/4 of an inch thick, maybe. Then we're just layering them out. And like I said, at the end, we'll add our shredded basil, our balsamic glaze will go down, and then we'll see. Hopefully that's unmuted, right? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Say to everybody new hanging out, appreciate you guys joining us. It's a Sunday night dinner here. Oh. Got our tomato. There we go. Looking pretty good so far. Maybe we'll try 2 rows. Yeah. We'll try that. I think we got about enough for 1 more row. Yeah, do up a little more onion. That's alright. Our potatoes are in. Oh, that's what we needed to do. I'm thinking about steaks need to come out. Alright, steaks coming out to room temp. We good? Alright. This is what we're working with tonight. Some nice New York strips, bone in. Sorry, vegans. I apologize. That's why I'm doing the tomato and caprese salad to make up for it. Looking really good. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more of that red onion. I'm thinking. Just a little bit. But just that easy. We got more red onion. Not a big deal. Alright, one more tomato. One more. Alright. Normally we do a lot of it. It goes pretty quick in our house, so... Perfect. Right? Big fan of the mozzarellas. That. When we get that all done, we get to one of them's. Not bad. Good platter. Happy with that. Let's get that basil on top. Always a fan. I need to learn. I know mozzarella is supposed to be easy to make, but doesn't make it any less of a daunting thing to take on. But I guess I need to get on my game and start making some butters and some other stuff as well. As I've done that, I should be able to make my own mayonnaise. I should be able to make my own mozzarella as well. Alright. So we got some fresh basil. We bought a fresh plant when we went up to Ralph's here locally. I'd like to grow my own. I just don't have any area to do as such. My kitchen doesn't get a ton of light, so our trees or our little plants up there don't last too long. Fresh basil on top. Cool. So at the last minute, that's when we'll put the reduction on, and then we'll do the olive oil at the same time. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge until we are ready to go. But there's your final plating. Smells delicious. Alright. Tomatoes and mozzarella done. Baked potatoes are in for another at least 12 minutes. Our rolls are almost good. Ooh. Getting there. And the pizcookie is our last one. Let me get this washed up and then we'll get started on that pizcookie. So what's everybody else out there? What are you having tonight? What's on your menu tonight, guys? Pizza. Nothing wrong with pizza, man. It's the most versatile food ever. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. It can be vegan, it can be vegetarian, it can be meat lovers, it could be whatever it is. I still say it's one of those most versatile foods out there.
By the way, you probably sound like
You got my iPad. It's in my room. Need to pull up the recipe for this pizcookie real quick so I don't mess it up. I get a mixing bowl. Thank you.
Yep.
Pipe, pipe, pipe. Docro! Thank you for the Prime sub, sir. I don't have a hype set up yet, Dirty Tooth. I haven't had any time to set it up. There it is. Hype, 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 hype. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it so much. Hope you're doing alright tonight. I'm just pulling up our recipes for our ultimate pizcookie. The s'more covered fantasticness. I think it's the mixture of pizza and cookie is a word. Hype, hype, yes. So cool to see an emote.
You have emotes.
I do have an emote. I have a hype emote. See?
But you do?
I do.
Hey.
I didn't do.
That's not the one. Is it this one? That's the one. Okay. Now we got her. Gotta get the life story before you can get to the recipe. Why did they do that? I don't understand this. What is this phenomenon? Why do I have to go through your life story about how it relates to whatever it is that we're cooking, which is like 12 paragraphs long before we get to the actual recipe? So half a cup of butter, which is one of those sticks. Half a cup of white sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, 1 egg, 1.5 cups flour, baking soda, salt, graham crackers. Okay, cool. We good. We good, we good, we good. Alright. Brown sugars, there's our regulars, there's our butters, there's our baking soda. We need to do our dry and our wet separately, obviously. Makes life easier. Or more of a pain in the butt and more dishes to do. But it's a great part about being chef. You don't have to do the dishes. Del Crow, how you doing out there tonight? I've seen some of the food that's been coming out of your kitchen recently, and you spoiled, because that looks good. There's our eggs, our butters. Let's get our half a cup going. Well, that's right, we used it on that, but we'll use the other one. So our sugars, little scoopers in. Half cup of sugar. Our brown sugars. We'll do our flours first. At least you're aware, though. I think that gives you an advantage. Doing the scoop method. Been told I've been doing it wrong. There we go. Let's say that 1 and, what'd she say? 1.5? Yeah, 1.5 cups. Go with that. There we go. Then we'll use it for this guy. Some of the brown sugars. Need a bigger kitchen. Need a bigger kitchen. Keep going on the house hunting. Trying to get it a bigger kitchen. Trying to get everybody their own rooms and all the good stuff, but California be crazy sometimes. Okay, I'll call that half. Why don't you say half a teaspoon of salt and of the other guys. That's 1, so you just got to pull a half of them. Doing our dry separately, we'll whisk them together here in just a moment. Make sure our brown sugar's kind of broken up as well. So then we also have the 1 egg with that and a half a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Let's get our egg into this guy. It's going to be smelling good here in just a moment. Where's my fork from earlier? Fork from earlier. There you are. And our vanilla. There we go. Woo! Smelling good. Trying to get the wet mixed up. Probably should soften the butter a little bit more, but that's alright. Let's use, yeah. Enjoying these Sunday afternoons. It has been nice. It's kind of cool to get up and do something creative, and like I said, I have a project throughout the week to look forward to. Looking forward to next week's. Gotta figure it out. And I think the following week, like I said, not gonna do streaming on Easter. Gonna take the holiday off and enjoy it. Alright. Let's get our mix in. Break it in a little bit. This is not really coming out. Did she say, did I miss something? I feel like there's not enough. Oh. Butter, yep. Leg, yep. Well, probably just our butter's got to get mixed in pretty good. There we go. Now we're getting to that cookie-like consistency, almost like a good chocolate chip cookie, you know? Oh yeah. Now we're looking good. Scraping down the sides of it. There we go. Let's get those chocolate chips in. Probably should have wore the apron, but it's the way it goes. I appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Super awesome. We got 2 subs tonight. Thank you guys so much. So cool to be able to say that. I got subs. Like, wasn't something I ever thought I would say. Okay, Google, stop timer. And that would be our baked potatoes. Using the big old chunks. There we go. Get them mixed in though. Oh yeah. Basically like a chocolate chip cookie consistency almost. We're going to go for it to be basically a little squishy in the middle before it's all said and done. But that's what we're looking for. Alright. Our baked potatoes. Let's give them a squeeze. Let's see how they are. They're almost there. We probably need another, say, 5 minutes. We'll let them roll. Hey Google, set a 5-minute timer.
Alright, 5 minutes. Starting now.
So we are going with a cast iron for these guys. Let's give it a go. Let's see what the semi-sweets are. They're pretty good. Pretty good. flicking the dough. This isn't going to need super long in the oven either. I mean, it's going to go pretty quick. Ooh. But, here's what you should look like. Basically, a chocolate chip cookie in the cast iron. But that is going to go into the oven when we're ready for it. I think 350 is what she said. Yep, 350 for about 20 minutes. So not too long. And then once she's done, we're going to put some marshmallows and some graham crackers and some more of that chocolate back on top and get them in there. Woo! Okay, so now we need to get this stuff out of the way. Alright, let's go to our list. Let's go to the handy dandy list. What do we got left to do? Butter's done. Balsamic's done. Cheese prep done. Pizcookie prep done. Rolls are going to need 20 minutes. We need to get those in at 350. I think it's 350. Yep, 350, and that's what our pizcookie needs to go in as well. Okay, done. So that should go pretty easy. Coming off when these guys had a nice rise on them. Even from the time that we've been sitting here. So, these are going in first. What did I say? 20? Yeah, let's check 15. Hey Google, set a timer for 15 minutes.
Sure, 15 minutes. And that's starting now.
Thank you. I need that guy. And then our steaks. Our steaks are almost ready to go on. We'll put those on in about 10 minutes here. Let's get them seasoned up, actually. The big mamma jammas. Need a better camera for down here. Some pretty good cut, guys. Some nice New York strips. Nothing too crazy. Bone is on, and that's okay. We have... let's replace that real quick. Alright, so this grill runs on the butane. It's like a $20 burner. It's fantastic. You have it almost every time you go to a friend's house. You get a hot pot or something, they bring you one of these. So it's easy enough to lock her in. Gonna get our grill heated up. Our reduction is nice and cooled down. Our pizcookie is not ready to go in just yet. It's going to go in when the rolls come out. Rolls doing A-okay. Hey. Alright. Nice thick kosher salt. Looking good. And again, we're going to do them up on, see if I can switch it over here, 3 foot cam. Yeah, so I've got this grill. This is usually our KBBQ grill. And it is run, show you the underlanes. Nice little burner there. But it's got a grill catch in the back. She's heating up nice and good now. Yep. So we're going to get our steaks on in about, I don't know, we're letting it heat up, throw them on in about 5 minutes. Probably going to take about 10-15 minutes to grill, then let them give them time to sit so they're not all bloody. Gives me time to put away a little bit of the stuff here. Get the double fan going. I know it's going to be a little loud, but once these steaks go on, they're definitely going to be a little loud. Might as well start with our 2 guys. Oh yeah. That good sizzle. Double meat cam. Wow. Oh. Bop, bop. Bop. No. 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 There. Yep. And there. Haha. I got it. Eventually. Wow. Gotta love it. I say we're about 30 minutes out from dinner then. We're good. Got some time. I'm going to do 2 steaks at a time. Give them time to rest. I'm going to flip these 2 on. Potatoes are basically done. They're still warming up in the oven. Going with the yeast rolls since it was much higher. Right? Not bad. Kroger or Ralph's does usually a decent job. And they usually run good sales. Can never complain. And their deli department or their butcher and stuff that's on sites, the meat guys are on point and will cut just about anything you want. Oh yeah, though. Now we're smelling good. So good. Keep dropping this chocolate. How does this chocolate keep coming out? Save yourself chocolate. We're not there yet. See if we can. I'm right there with you. I wanted to check one out. I actually wanted to take a class because they offered it one here in San Diego. But that was pre-COVID, so I don't know what the deal is now. I mean, we're kind of waiting. We're all in that discussion now. We're all, as we're getting vaccinated, we're kind of opening back up. So I'm hoping things will kind of, at some point in the near future, that'll happen. I still need to check to see when I can get a vaccination as well. Probably be good to know. Go back to that 3. But I'd love to take a butcher class though. And do like a, if I had a big enough freezer to put it all in, like a good, like a whole pig or something, a quarter of a cow. Smells delicious. It's not Korean barbecue, but that's okay. And the pan wasn't even much either. It was I think this pan was like $20 for the grill, and the burner itself was $20. So, right, it would be awesome. How are we doing on these rolls, though? Rolls still looking good. All right. There's gonna be a quick bam, 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 bam once everything's up and done. Because once the steaks are done, we'll pull the potatoes out. The rolls should be good. We'll bring out the tomatoes and mozzarella. We'll slam them up, do them up. And we'll call it our day. Again, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Everybody that's been here. Stopped by, said hello, thrown your subs. I appreciate it so much. This is something I like to do. It's very creative for me. Between the Wednesdays playing with Spider-Man and then now, you know, this creative cooking piece is has been a nice change of pace to get out of that COVID funk and try and I don't know, get the mind going. It's not just the binge watching or like getting lost in video games, which I love to do, but there's always got to be something else to balance it out. This has been a good balance. All right. Nice grill marks. There we go. And down just a little. Smelling good though. It's smelling so good. I know it's probably so loud. It's worth it though. I promise it's worth it. Give it another 5 minutes or so like that. Then a couple quick flips and then let it rest. We did end up using 2 of our tomatoes, that's alright. Half of our onion we still gotta do something with. Sorry to the vegans in the chat right now. I apologize. Tiki Gun Wild, thank you for the host, sir. Hope you're doing alright, sir. I know, probably not the best today, but yeah, take it the best you can. Got a nice grill mark. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's and again, you just never know. Otherwise, I hope you're doing okay. I know it's Sunday. I know you've been slamming. It's your birthday weekend. Friday night was a fun night. I'll say that. But I wasn't even drinking, and I was having a great time as well. The liquid Todd, dude, that's huge. Huge. Let's swap them out. We'll rest our steaks there on that guy. Just in case they get a little crazy. But sometimes they do. There we go. But I appreciate you stopping by, sir. I don't think I have many leftovers other than baked potatoes to send your way this time, but might have something come Easter time. Got them grill marks going. Gotta give her the old almost there. Almost about a medium rare. Sharing the love. Yeah. That's the only thing you can do, man. Alright, I'm pretty happy with those. Those are pretty decent grill marks on there for being the indoor grill. Not my usual go-to. Like I said, I'll say that. I don't normally go to the indoor grill, but as we are... I've been painting our apartment building for the last like 2 months with like prepping the outside and doing everything, so I haven't been out back. And no clean burning propane and or propane accessories did I have. I felt ashamed. Hank Hill would have yelled at me. It would have been worth it though. Okay. Rolls are about ready to come out too. I'm going to bring those out in just a second. Get them rolls out. A few more, maybe 5 more minutes in there. 5 more. Hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Alright, 5 minutes.
Alright.
We're starting now.
Giving them time to rest now. There we go. No, oh yeah. That's a rule in a lot of them. I was surprised here that it wasn't. California be weird like that, I guess. You could try and get away with something like that. Get your little $20 indoor grill one. Our Pizcookie is almost ready to go in. Let's tighten it up just a little bit. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, the electric ones, I mean like which one are you using? Because I have not used an indoor electric one in a long time. I wouldn't mind having one. Just to have it. It's another gadget in a kitchen filled with gadgets that I love. Oh yeah. Now the rolls are ready to come out. I think you need the full 5 minutes. Oh yeah. Pizcookie going in. Potatoes coming out. problem. All my heat pads are... Problem with a small kitchen. Hamilton Beach, though, usually isn't bad. What's up, bro? Can't eat yet.
You mean I can't take that whole thing to my room?
No, you cannot take that whole thing to your room. Oh, the grill is removable. Oh, hell yeah. That's gonna make cleaning up a hell of a lot easier. That's honestly why I like this little guy. For like when we do the Korean barbecue and other stuff. Just because you can pick it up, it's dishwasher safe, throw it in the thing, and then done. These biscuits are looking on point. Get our butters out. I'm going to get our glaze here on in a minute as well. Oh yeah. Mighty, mighty hot. Not enough room in my kitchen. There's not enough room in the kitchen. But it does work still. As you can see, we're able to make a full meal without issue. Check our... Oh yeah, they're nice and done. Skin is wrinkly, like an old man. The way you want it. Nice and oiled up. A little bit of salt on there, good to go. Oh, hey Google, set a timer for 17 minutes. Forgot to set one on the Pizcookie.
Alright, 17 minutes. Starting now.
So our steaks are resting. We should be good on that. Ooh. Oh yeah. It came out nice and easy, so that's good. Lets me clear a little bit of space. Stay there for now. Because Pizcookie, oh yeah, Pizcookie's gonna have to go there. Ugh. It's like playing Tetris, trying to figure out where everything goes. Again, I appreciate you guys hanging out on Sunday nights. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're ready to tackle the week. Oh, stretch that lower back. Right? It's so tough when the small kitchen feels. Like, it's the one goal, it's just want an island. I want a good island, a good size, that's... Put some gas top burners on it, we're good to go. I'd be so much happier. The rolls, yeah, break apart. Woo! Even to a... So hot, so hot. So good though. Alright, our rolls. Good to go. And they smell delicious. Steaks looking good. These guys have been resting up pretty good. We're almost good with that. How's our pizcookie going? It is looking mighty delicious, I'll tell you that. Mighty, mighty delicious. I'm going to use about 2 sheets of these graham crackers. I'm probably not going to need, like I said, the whole thing. Just enough to get it crumbled up nice on top. Probably about a cup and a half of marshmallows. Get it nice and melty. S'more-y like. And then a little bit more chocolate, and then we're good to go. We're in the home stretches, ladies and gentlemen. So again, thank you for hanging out tonight. Whew. Man. Getting to the sweating mode. For the pizcookie when it comes out. Put these guys back. There we go. Pizcookie will go there. Alright, let's do our glaze. We got about 15 minutes on that. Okay, we'll wait till that comes out. When pizcookie comes out, that's when we'll throw it down on that guy. Because then the steak should have more than enough time to rest. They're a little bloody still. I'm going to throw them back on. Heat them back up. There we go. I don't want it a little too rare, unfortunately. Happens though. Well, we got more time. Need oil. Use this guy. No, we're just cooking for 5 tonight. How's it going, New York Slice? You're catching us here right as we're wrapping it up. Grill marks are about good, about to come off. Not cooking for 8 though, so we're cooking for 5, plus some leftovers. We got plenty of potatoes, like I said, for leftovers. These tomatoes and mozzarella won't last the night. They'll be gone, first thing probably. And then steaks, obviously a close second behind that. Alright. Our pizcookie is in the oven right now. Let these guys rest. Because I got about 10 minutes on the timer for the pizcookie, which is perfect. We are close. We're so close. Let's do that up while I'm thinking about it. So we're going to use an olive oil. Some good smear of it there.
What are you putting on top of it?
Balsamic reduction.
Can we put it on half?
On half?
Yeah, only on half.
Okay. I'll only put it on half.
Thank you. I won my first Clash game. We're now just waiting for opponents. So.
Alrighty.
I played Soraka, and my entire team is gold and high silvers.
There you go. Could be.
Yeah, and they keep asking me how I'm bronze 4 if I'm playing like that.
Sometimes you get stuck in bronze 4. It's the way it is. It is caprese with an onion, a little bit of red onion. Just did our balsamic reduction on there with a little bit of honey. We got our strips rested now. Our baked potatoes came out pretty good, and bronze for life. That's right, Dirty, bronze for life. And we're doing an ultimate pizcookie, that mix of good old cookie in the cast iron. We're going to hit it up with some s'mores. We got some graham crackers, some marshmallows, and some other chocolate to throw on top here in about 20 minutes. We did up our honey and cinnamon butter to go with our yeast rolls, which are over there. We're just about ready to eat. Salted butters. Okay. See, I salted them while I'm doing them up. I salt them up that way. Butters I probably should have had, but I don't think I have anything that is soft right now to be able to coat them up. Should be alright though. So we got plenty of stuff for the baked potatoes. We're going to do those fully loaded up. We got some chives up there. I'll cut some fresh chives once we're done. Salt and pepper. I need to get more butter. Yeah, I should have had more butter out. You can never have enough butter. Seems to be the case. Seems to be the case. Man, these steaks though, they are on point. Let's switch it back over since we got nothing on the stove now. Bacon loaded. No bacon since we did the steaks with it. I should have though. Where were you at the beginning of the stream, New York Slice? You been helping me out there. Well, we do got, like I said, the fresh chives. We got some sour cream. And the butter's going. Salt and peppers. Nice and loaded up. The Caprese salad, the yeast rolls, the steaks, and then our pizcookie. How we looking? Oh yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. She got about another 7 minutes or so. I think the only bacon I have right now is microwavable. True. The only problem with pre-making bacon, though, in my house is it doesn't last. It would have been gone by the time I went to go cook with it. It would have been gone. Oof. There's a warm one in here today. We're going to open up our window. We are going to get some fresh chive, though. We're almost there, dude. We're almost to dinner. It's the way to go, man. Yep. Listen, I got rosemary on the end. It's in the little pink cup. You probably can't see it. You got your chives. I've got basil. I've got some garlic in there. If I have time, fresh thyme, I'll throw it up into the window as well. It gets just enough light to really last about 2 weeks or so. And by then, usually it's gone anyway. The chives, usually they'll get nasty. About 2 weeks in, I think these are about at the end of their lifespan. So they'll probably end up in the compost or something. How we looking? Yeah. Our steaks are resting, which is good. Yeast rolls are still warm. So excited for this. Small Christmas tree. There's nothing better, though, than fresh rosemary. Like, I know, what's it? Ned, I reckon, the Aussie guy there, he was talking about rosemary around Australia and how it's just everywhere. He just goes and, like, clips it. I wish that was the case here. I wish there was just, like, somebody I knew with a gigantic bush of rosemary. I could just swipe a stick. You know what I mean? It would be nice that way. Right, an easy garnish. Like I on what is it? The log. The like Christmas style cake where it's like the log. I did one of those. It was like a thin, chocolatey kind of airy cake with a frosting, but it made it look like it was like a Yule log. And they said, I put a couple of sprigs of rosemary in it to kind of look like it's been a fresh cut log, and it's got the pieces hanging out. You know, some 4-foot tall rosemary. I'm jealous of that. My in-laws have a whole bunch of it around their house. He started with a small plant and it just kind of took over. But it's all right there, so whenever it's needed, you just go out and lop a bunch of it off. I wish that were the case. Like I sent a meme out to a group text I'm in yesterday, and it was like, you know, I want to be off the grid and be able to sustain and grow all my stuff, but at the same time, I still want my 2-day packages from Amazon. I feel like that's the case. I wish I just had a little greenhouse I could grow all this stuff in, but still be connected to society. Alright. It's looking like these guys are just about done. Let's see if we can get our...
Mm-hmm. I thought I was hearing.
Thought it was my what?
I thought I was hearing something.
No.
Just TV.
Just the TV. That's all.
Look who comes running when he hears.
And here's the steak getting cut up. Of course
Yep.
the dog runs. Thinks he's gonna get the bone on that guy. Tell you what though, in his bowl, you can have a little bit of this fat. In the Florida heat, oh man.
Oh, the cat wants to go down to get some of it's gone. Poor itty bitty cat.
So I know my cutting and plating is not perfect on this. I need to learn to work it, but our cook on it is perfect. We're not bloody, nice medium rare, right where I wanted it. Super happy with that. Super happy. All right, we gotta get this stuff onto our pizcookie. Oh yeah. So there you go. So you can see pizcookie widened out, almost like one big giant chocolate chip cookie. So now I'm gonna hit them with the hard stuff. This bag did not want to open worth anything. And now it just even opened worse. Cool. Get a graham cracker in there. Use our scissors. I'd say it's probably a cup. A little more, a little less. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's a s'more. There's no right, wrong, or way indifferent to make a s'more. However you like to make it. It's gonna go in for about 5 more minutes. Just enough to get that marshmallow nice and done up. Hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay,
And while that's
5
going,
minutes. Starting
we'll
now.
get one plated up. We'll make it look nice. One full plate. Let's get out our sour cream. Get out our cheese. Alright, let's get out our nice plate. Yeah, that's something I need to work on. My knife skills are not up to par, as I am a subprime adventurous into it, but I'm not a professional in any sense. I know what you're talking about though, being able to have it on the bone and be all niced up. So some skills I need to work on. We'll get there though. All right, so I'm gonna do. Stop eating the marshmallows, bro.
I'm happy for chocolate too.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of that basil on there. There we go. You're not getting any of this, bro.
He's looking up at you like, bitch, wrap some.
Not happening, man. Not happening, dog.
Y'all.
Thank you. New York, I appreciate it, man. No, but it is, and that's what it is. This is a stream. We're trying to get those little showmanship, you know what I mean? And proper knife skills is definitely something I want to have, to be able to how to learn how to serve and do that. There we go. Let's cut this into a full half.
Should I give him the bone?
No. He doesn't get that one, unfortunately.
No, it's okay, Bubba. You'll get some eventually. Yeah.
So, basic plating, nothing crazy. We got a steak, our baked potatoes, and our caprese salad.
And a roll.
Fresh yeast roll to go with it. We've got some cinnamon butters as well. And I think... oh, it's almost there. It's almost there. Trained a ton of people? That's awesome, man. Thanks, Dirty. I appreciate it. 10 years? Yeah, I mean, if you've been in the industry for 10 years, then yeah. So your knife skills are probably on point. I'm just getting back in and trying to get myself set up. I need to use some proper technique. I wouldn't mind taking a class once things reopen and stuff. So, it's something I want to pursue just to do it well. Alright, we about done? I think we're good. We're going to pull this guy out. Yeah. So there we go. Nice ultimate toast. And our ultimate pizcookie. And we are squared away. I think that's Sunday dinner. Thank you. Free, yeah, it is. I was going through a lot of the Jacques Pepin like basic techniques. Somebody has like a 3-hour video up there. So I started slowly going through that, but it's like, all right, I gotta watch and then I gotta do. Watch and then do. So I'll take that upon myself. I'll push myself a little bit more to get down some technique. So I appreciate the inspiration, man. And I appreciate everybody hanging out. It's been another awesome Sunday night. I'm getting ready to eat dinner now. Everything is good to go. I hope you guys have a great start to your week. I know Mondays are rough, but try and make it a good one. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Wednesday we're going to be picking up Spider-Man again. This is part 3. And we'll see where it goes. But we're here every Sunday. We're here at 4 p.m. Pacific time. We're doing Sunday dinner. Oh, there she is. Stop, Google. Oh, yeah. Get that Falcon clip on it. Yeah. Dirty, sir, I appreciate you hanging out. I will see you. Let me know when you go live. I'll be there. The claw, absolutely. But I'm going to go eat. So you guys have a great night. Thank you for hanging out. And we'll see you next time.